I'm Banks.
I am Josh.
Odd Places going viral.
Yeah. So there's a storm out there right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah.
How do you pronounce it?
Oh shoot.
Aisha?
Isaias. They're running out of Western names, so they're using a lot of other cultural names, and it's getting tough to pronounce some of these.
I looked at it. I was like, oh, it's Osiacia. Or yeah.
Us being dumb Americans, but the real question is,
okay,
are you ready for the storm?
I'm ready. You're talking about the hurricane.
Yeah.
No. Oh, wow. We're talking about something. I kind of felt you were going somewhere else with this.
Talking about the storm.
The storm. You're talking about 93 days from today. You talking about that storm?
No.
Wow. You're talking.
I'm talking about the next major adversity in your life. Are you ready for the storm? Whatever that storm is, are you ready for it?
Wow. Oh, nice, Josh. I was at a seminar. In the seminar, there was this one segment that the guy that was teaching the seminar said. He said, "Are you ready?" Basically, your question: are you ready for anything life has to throw at? Life has to throw at you. And I just sat there, and he's like, "When you're there, you're ready." AKA your words, for the storm. You're ready for anything. Am I ready for anything? Oh man, this is kind of scary. Am I ready for anything?
It's not a scary movie though. Don't worry. It will, it's not that bad.
I don't. Yeah. I think that I am. Wow. Ooh.
So do you focus? Do you intentionally prepare? You may not be ready for everything, but do you do your absolute best to be ready for everything?
The way I prepare for everything is to prepare for every moment in my life. So if I'm here now, present here, I'm preparing, and I'm preparing for every moment that comes. Okay. Sometimes I jump out, sometimes I jump back. But however, if I stay in this moment, I am ready for the next moment. Because
you're like you're the hokey pokey. Sometimes you jump in, you jump back. Do you shake it all around? Like, come on, dude, this is cool. But that's good.
I like that's very, yeah, I love the hokey pokey.
Everyone loves the hokey pokey. If you don't love the hokey pokey, you belong in another world. You belong in a different universe.
All right, Josh, what about you? Are you ready for anything life has to throw at you?
That's my plan.
Okay.
That is my plan. I believe, I love Bruce Lee's quote, never pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. So when the storm comes, I want the galoshes, the raincoat, the umbrella, the shelter, the fire, everything you need to, because the storm doesn't last. This is a cool thing about storms.
Okay.
They come, they hit hard, and they go. Because they say tough times don't last, but tough people do.
Yes.
I fully believe that.
I like that idea that it's getting through this and getting through this. And isn't that what we are doing in our lives? I'm getting through this segment of loneliness and get on the other side. And the next time this set of loneliness jumps in, I have to balance myself, figure it out. I've done this before. I know what to do. Boom, I'm out of it. Yeah. And that leads to other things. Oh, she doesn't like me. Oh, I don't make enough money. Oh, the world is going to crap. Oh, a myriad of things. You did trigger a thought in my mind, and that is, I know we are always in that state of like getting through it. Yes.
Yes, and I'm also thinking of storms as the bigger stuff. So sometimes it's not always a storm, it's a rain shower, it's a drought, things like that. But the storm is the big stuff, the one that really rattles our cage, the one that we don't see coming sometimes if we're not paying attention. Like we have good early warning on hurricanes, so we can see those coming from a long ways away, and people still sometimes aren't prepared. But I'm talking about life, the big, big stuff.
Okay. Let's dive into that. And the big things in life, death, okay?
Yeah.
And at this point in our lives, we know that there is death. We've
Mm-hmm.
seen people around us die. So we know that's there. I mean, I'm 22, I'm 23 years old, and it's like I'm going to live forever, and I've got enough energy
great.
to.
For 22, I'm impressed. I
So,
want your secret.
coffee, water.
Okay.
um, and as we get older, the more I almost had it. The obvious mortality that we are living in, the obvious mortality, because we see it around us. Now, we've had this discussion about death, and death. I've never experienced death myself that I remember, that I know of, and by yes, that I. So how can I say I'm going to die if I've never done it? And I only know it by looking at around me the loved ones, the people that have died, parents, family, whoever. So I guess my point is, death is something we have to be prepared for. Are you prepared for death? Not your own death. I'm talking about, others' death.
Yeah. Well, especially other people's death, I'm ready for, because life goes on. At least mine does, right? Ideally.
Okay. So does life go on when you die?
Absolutely. Not mine, but life in general. Like,
Okay.
the species does not cease to exist when I die. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So death is out there. How about like, I'm trying to bring it down. Divorce, death, divorce, and the 3 Ds. There's another D in there. Divorce or a breakup, a relation. Donuts. Yeah, of course it's donuts. All right. So a breakup. Are you and I?
Sure.
Don't do this anymore. You okay for the breakup?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm okay with everything. I don't get high. I don't get too high in the highs. I don't get too low in the lows.
Yeah. You're living in there. I got it. However, I'm trying to throw something at you that you're not prepared for. Your cat dies. Are you prepared for your cat when that happens?
So, I mean, it's not saying I won't be sad or anything, but yeah, I mean, it's part of life. Death is part of life.
Okay. So you become incapacitated and you can't do stuff that you normally could do physically.
What should I do? Cry about it? Am I gonna get angry? Is it gonna help? It's the way it is.
Okay. So you become. I'm just throwing out things at you. I don't know. So I feel I'm prepared for the storm. Yeah.
That's good. I've spent years developing the temperament and the mentality to withstand anything. Anything.
Okay. And that's a great place to be, because whatever comes, you know how to adjust it. And comes, and isn't that what we're basically doing all the time? We are constantly adjusting stuff. We are just, how do we stay on this boat? How do we not capsize?
That's right. It's almost like balancing act. Juggling. We talked about juggling 100 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Just don't drop your balls. Let's just make sure we're not going to drop our balls.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this. It's called a rollabola. It's a tube, and then there's a piece of wood on the tube, and you stand on it, and it, it's like a seesaw.
I was going to say, I used to call those seesaws back in when I was.
Well, you can stand on them. I mean, I used to know how to do that. And that is, you're going low, and then you're compensating, and it's almost like surfing.
A Bosu ball, right? Isn't what they call them? Bosu?
It's called rollabola. Is what?
Okay, there's a Bosu one where it's a 360, where it's got them all around, and the ball's in the middle, and you're wobbling in all different directions.
Yeah. And in our lives, we are constantly on that, trying to figure, okay, I'm low now. What do I need? Oh, I need some coffee, or, whatever the tropes, or whatever the things that I need to talk to somebody. I need to reach out to my mom. I need to Zoom my dad. I need to whatever. I need to go on social media and check out my friends and post something and get whatever to stay on that wave.
Here's what's interesting. Do you know what muscle group those BOSU or whatever you call those balls, what they work? They work a very specific set of muscles. Do you know?
Hip? No,
Nope.
I don't know.
There's a bunch of tiny muscles in our body called stabilizers. So there's these big muscle groups, chest and arms, biceps and quadriceps and all these, but they work the stabilizer muscles, which helps us stand, helps our core. So think about the analogy here. That kind of stuff, because we constantly have to adjust, it's helping us become more stable. And at our core, we become more stable by having all these different challenges and different times where we have to balance and rebalance.
Nice. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh. I had to try.
Whoa, I'm on the balancing. Odd places going, whoa, viral.
C6 viral, yes.